Also interested in malpractice. There are people also interested my all soldiers of examination centers, they are working very smoothly. The specific allegations have been made. Law have been breached. किसी सुप्रिटेंडेंट ने किसी विद्यार्थी जो कंप्लेंट अपना रोल नंबर दिए हुए है to other district it appears to be not plausible. To have a positive evidence, to whom I have put that? I have been given to you, and you. Below than the other districts. There are a smaller size supervising the examination in districts, subdivisions, etc. The student being angry was delays in the examination. के बावजूद बापू परीक्षा परिषद के ब्लॉक ए और ब्लॉक बी में करीब 5300 विद्यार्थी परीक्षा OMR ऊपर पुस्तिका लौटा सके, लेकिन बहुत सारे विद्यार्थी उपद्रव तत्वों को रोकने के कारण तथा प्रश्न पत्र विलंब से मिलते नहीं के कारण शिक्षा सूची प्रभावित हुआ। तब वीडियो पर जब एक रूम से दूसरे रूम में जा सकता है तो वीडियो से छपरा नहीं जा सकता है, वो वीडियो से कलकत्ता नहीं जा सकता, कहीं जा सकता है। So they have admitted that the answers were being sent on video from Bapu Sabhagar. This they have admitted. That answer was confined only to Bapu Sabhagar. How can they decide it? एक दूसरे मदद करते हुए कुछ प्रश्नों का हल करा था, जिससे परीक्षा की सूचिता प्रभावित होती है। जब internally it was done, where your jammer was working, my lord will please you see, they say jammer और इंडिया बेसिस का कौन सा जैमर आए हैं, तो वहां पर जब जैमर लगा हुआ है और वहां पर जैमर में इंटरनली ऑपरेट हो रहा है, दिस इज द फाइंडिंग ऑफ द कमिटी। Then they ought to have extended this. This is the finding at page 50. This is the commission which have constituted a committee. They have given a finding that why they are confining the re-examination only to Bapu and not to others. This is the reason. This is the finding by them. Now, हंगामा होने का बावजूद कहीं हो रहे हैं यूट्यूब पर और परीक्षाओं द्वारा प्रश्न हल किया जा रहा था, जिससे परीक्षा सूचिका प्रभावित हुई। Purity of examination has been affected, so it cannot be confined to Bapu Sabhagar. It travels beyond. So far, again, I'm formulating my question. Just reflecting within 1 minute. That there are sufficient material on their own reading. That this was a case of at least without an impartial inquiry whether the virus has spread to other part of the Bihar of a state where situation is almost not similar. Patna is a better place to all right, yes, Mr. Srivastava. जो हमने डिटेल रॉन्ग क्वेश्चन का हमने आइए नंबर वो सब नहीं अभी जो किया है उसको कल तक दे दीजिए। कल तक दे दीजिए फ्रेश। ठीक, क्वेश्चन के बारे में सब चीज के बारे में आप अपनी आर्ग्यूमेंट जो फॉर्मुलेट आर्ग्यूमेंट 5-7 पेज में। अच्छा टुमारो भाई, टुमारो कल हम तो नहीं आ पाएंगे, हमारे फ्रेंड।
Very briefly, my lord, majority of the points that we have raised, primarily with respect to the sanctity of the examination, my lord, I am afraid I'm making the submission, but I have reasons to believe, my lord, that those things have not really been adequately addressed to by the commission. We have raised this specifically that preliminary tests could not be conducted on 2 different dates for different sets of examination, as that compromises the uniform standard as required to be followed. On that issue, my lord, I see that there was no effective reply that has been given. As regards the remaining points, my lord, we had relied on this Tanvi Sarwal judgment, my lord. So we had demonstrated as to what is the test to examine that. At no point in time, my lord, we have said that whatever we are submitting, whatever we submit, my lord, with respect to the correctness of the questions, that should be accepted as it is, my lord. At the same time, you also submit, my lord, that the rebuttal or the reply that has been given by the commission with respect to the correctness of the questions should be rejected right away.
No, they can't. That they can't. Otherwise, it will not be amenable ever to the constitutional scrutiny.
My lord, so this is
cannot be.
So
Cannot be, but
our attempt.
Restraint has to be observed.
Of course,
it
cannot be done in a casual manner.
And
but
it cannot be any.
If there is a scope for a doubt, where the court, my lord, the honorable courts are convinced.
It has to be more than that. Only then. And ultimate reliance has to be placed on the experts.
My lord, yes. Now, we have demonstrated before this honorable court as to how the report submitted by one set of experts at the level of the state, my lord, was accepted by the Honorable High Court there, where the Honorable Supreme Court, after having examined the report submitted by the experts, which were sought to be assailed by the Honorable Apex Court, my lord, the court agreed that yes, there is some scope for further scrutiny by another set of experts. And those another set of experts, my lord, they came out with their report, and there, my lord, the Honorable Court was pleased to ignore the earlier.
You saw that judgment, no?
We just showed that judgment.
The one in BLJ, this court had, one single judge had passed a judgment that now, because of these disputes and the authentic texts suggesting that, it should go to the experts again. Different set of experts.
But the division bench, my lord, had not agreed.
That did not find favor with the division. Suppose
to the extent, my lord, to the
other expert body also would say something.
It is not about expert body.
It has to end somewhere.
The doubts that we have been able, my lord, whatever we are seeking to demonstrate.
If they give a blank, decision that this is the answer, all right. But if they give some reason, whether the correctness of reason can be gone into.
My lord, correctness of the reason cannot be gone into.
So therefore,
it is the correctness of the answer
that some hesitation. Though, personally speaking, I may not, if it can be verified by text, not necessary that experts. And that's the reason. That's
and my lord,
something else. But we have to follow what the judgment says.
Other judgments also say, my lord, something which is to the contrary. So it is the attending
not
facts.
In so many words, but they say that you rely ultimately on the opinion of the experts and not on your reading of the text.
In this case, my lord, there is no opinion of experts, my lord.
There is.
What they say is that on the basis of the objections, this is the manner in which the objections were dealt with.
No. The experts have signed the answer. With the reason. I think you're pointed out to us. No, we really wanted to test that.
My lord.
Because if somebody is excluded, like which Runa was there, she says that she could miss it. She missed it only by 0.67.
It has a cascading effect, my lord.
It has an effect. Therefore, we could not have shut our eyes to that question. But again, that question, we found that the answers could be different. Therefore, one has to rely on the expert's opinion.
My lord, yes. But if there is one question, if there is only one question, my lord, that will have a cascading effect over this entire result, and not many students.
Cascading effect, everything has. If not for the entire examination for that person. But, how it has to be done, that some very strong reasoning was given.
Strong reason is good enough, my lord. We have the textbook.
Text again. You have said that text.
My lord, that reason, my lord, is not tenable. But due respect, my lord, it is patently incorrect.
Even that opium or tea or opium or
my lord, of course. And then there is a doubt about it. What was the chief? As my lord is emphasizing on the expression chief, there was no chief, my lord, so to say, because they say that after this opium was not the only thing. It was silk and tea also. Now the expression that has been used there, it is for subject understanding of things. Firstly, my lord, my most respectful submission will be that such questions should not. My lord, this expert opinion cannot be interfered with. My lord,
That is not, you are speaking against law.
I am speaking on the basis of the judgment of the Supreme Court. My lord, yes. My lord, the High Court in that judgment, my lord, in that case, while relying upon the report of the commission, the experts declined to interfere. The matter reached the Supreme Court. Supreme Court interfered because it directed for another expert. It found some force in the arguments as were advanced. If my lord is of the opinion there is no force in our arguments, my lord, out we don't really have an option. My lord, everything happened. Part 3 was not touched.
Why do you think that the case is given traction?
Of course, my
because
lord.
of 14 and 16.
Sometimes, my lord, we just speak the obvious also. And as my lord had observed, something was vitiated. So we all got affected by that. More than anything else, my lord, we were affected by the feeling that, I don't know, the extent to which my lords are affected. So those things also weigh in our minds while we are making our submissions, my lord. But these are not some light. One thing is certain, my lord, which is not denied by them, which we have made, the statements made in our affidavits. There was some kind of a their own action. King John of England, 1215, it was decided you won't do it. A third party will do it. They are certifying themselves to be the best. And then a statement is made that we cannot reconduct it again. Why? There was some special circumstance existing during that time that you could conduct that test of 4 lakh students at only once, and now you will not be in a position to do it again. When the doubts and the disputes are for such a nature that they go to the root of the matter and vitiate the entire sanctity of the process of selection. The words that have been used in the orders of the Honorable even during emergency. These are the rights, my lord, that cannot be touched.
It should not, but it was.
Article 21, my lord, was tinkered with, not Article 16.
ADM Jabalpur was
Article 21. Article 21 and 22 were involved in that, my lord. Article 16 one was not there. I make the statement with a sense of responsibility. Article 16 even then was not touched, my lord. I may be
no specific instance of Article 16, but they said that even 21 can be suspended. That was ADM Jabalpur.
Right,
so therefore that includes Article 16 also. We are not on that.
Not at all, my lord, but this is just to emphasize on this issue. It has not been denied. They have conducted 2 tests. Which are made in the writ applications, my lord, to the effect that on the day of the preliminary examination on 13/12/2024, due to mismanagement of the commission, the exam could not be conducted successfully, and especially in the examination hall of the petitioner of one of the cases here, my lord. No question paper was served. After some time, a complete scenario of ruckus and mismanagement cropped up, and students claimed that the question paper.
This is for 13/12.
13/12, my lord.
So therefore, I mean, if they are.
It is about leakage, my lord. We are missing out on the point. Leakage, sir. Babu Sabha
Actually,
just to bring home a very simple point.
Look, now any argument, even if it is the kind of argument that we have suffered, I mean, any argument would appear very sonorous to us. You're making sense.
अब खत्म किया जाए हुजूर.
हजूर ये परीक्षा खत्म कर दिया जाए, हम लोग खत्म कर दें. It calls for an interference, my lord. Now, as regards, my lord,
let's see.
My lord, this one small anecdote from somewhere, my lord.
Yes, please.
Now, there was this girl who went to the confession and confessed to the priest there that, Father, I have committed a sin. I have spread this rumor about this person. The father said, no problem, child. I have a solution. You go up on the terrace tomorrow, take a pillow, tear it apart, and allow the feathers to flow. Allow the feathers to flow, blow it, allow the wind to blow it away. The girl did that. The next day she came again back for that contrition, that confession box. Each and every feather, my lord. Some of that will always remain somewhere. This leakage, my lord.
You see, the questions of BPSC was something like this.
It is. And my lord, that is why they cannot bring it back.
At least 5 seconds for me to come to it.
But my lord, this I believe, as in this applies to this case. This leakage, this mismanagement by a constitutional body and the importance that has been...
Not quite a professional way of putting it.
Not at all. My lord, now they say that we cannot do it again. Results are published. My lord, we... to be done, my lord. My reply is justice has not been done. Let's forget about should also be seen to be done or will apply or not apply in the case of the commission. We have been unjustly treated, my lord.
All right. Arguments heard. Judgment is served. Now give your appearance.
And look at the conduct of the commission. And look at the conduct of the commission. My lord, yes. They are extremely obliged, my lord, for this indulgence and the latitude which...
Not at all.
Deeply obliged.
Appearance of the reserve.